YouTube? It's your boy Spray Paint back at you another video, man. Y'all know what it is when y'all step in the building, smash that like button. We in these YouTube streets, so we got to talk about it. So Boosie defends Diddy against Cassie lawsuit, bro. Now y'all know what it is with Boosie Boo. He know how to stir up the pot. You feel me? Because now he in some more controversy by defending Diddy. And there's only a few that's defending Diddy. You feel me? The only people that we done heard defend Diddy is Kanye West and Boosie. You feel me? Now, I can't even count. LL Cool J also spoke out, Flavor Flav. And I remember LL Cool J saying that he don't wish nothing bad on Diddy. He feel like Diddy needs to be free because Diddy has 3 daughters that's out here on the street and their mother's deceased, and he feel like Diddy should not be in jail. Now, this trial is getting real spooky, and it got so bad to the point that Cassie's husband stormed out the courtroom, man. Like, I don't know how he was able to stomach that, hearing what's going on. All of these men had personal dealings with his wife. They done flipped her. You know what I mean? They done even put inside the indictment that Diddy told a mail worker to relieve in her mouth. And Diddy, oh my God, man, this man got to be the most freakiest dude in the United States, bro. Like, seriously. Like, I done heard of niggas being freaks and, you know, letting girls flip them every kind of which way, but this nigga Diddy is totally different. I have never ever heard the stuff that I heard that's going on in this Diddy trial when they saying that this man is wiping, telling Shawty to wipe other niggas' semen on his nipples. Like, Holmes is straight crazy. But I'm gonna let you hear what the news, the people on the news said about this situation, man. I'm gonna be right back.
This trial is taking place, and I was sitting right behind Cassie Ventura's husband, and I watched him as he sort of glared at Sean Combs at times, at the family, especially during the period of time where the prosecution showed photos of 13 men, different races, predominantly black men. These are all men that Cassie was able to identify in terms of names sometimes and where these freak-offs, these alleged freak-offs took place, from cities like LA, Miami, New York, Las Vegas, etc. I can only imagine how painful it must be to sit there and listen to that testimony regarding your wife and the number of people that she says she had sex with because of these freak-offs. Something else worth noting is that Ventura continues to say this was all about what Sean Combs wanted. So today she mentioned that she said she primarily reached out to the escorts, but says that was her job and Combs expected her to do so. We'll of course have more with the testimony that's still happening right now.
Now, the crazy thing about this whole Diddy trial, bro, it just warmed up. And, you know, they were saying some crazy stuff in this indictment. They were saying Diddy makes male escort do weird stuff to Cassie. And the federal prosecutors accused Diddy of some disturbing behavior. Diddy forced a male worker to relieve in her mouth. The prosecution alleges that Diddy put her in compromising situation that involved individuals, that the freak-offs allegedly involved paid guests, private settings, and orchestrated logistics handled by Diddy's staff. Now, the prosecutors claim Cassie was 19 when she started dating Diddy and has suffered from emotional and physical mistreatment. Now, the thing about this, we talk about this all the time, and a lot of females, they put their input on it, and they say that Cassie is not a saint in this whole situation. You feel me? Because if they not saying anything about the S trafficking, bro, what is we talking about? Only thing they really talking about right now is Diddy's lifestyle of him, of what goes on at the freak-offs. And that's not no crime to be freaky. All they doing is just exposing what type of guy that Diddy is. But people ready to get to the meat and potatoes, bro. They want to hear about these children being harmed, you know what I mean? All of this S abuse. They don't want to hear about baby oil. Even the judge had to tell the prosecutors, let's move on to the next with this baby from this baby oil situation because it's not getting us nowhere. And like I said, Diddy been beating charges back to back. Now, in the beginning, in September, when Tony Busby came out and he was going at Diddy had so many charges, and Tony Busby was putting the press down on all these celebrities. You feel me? From Jay-Z to Snoop Dogg. Who else he called? He said a lot of celebrities already settled out with him privately because let's just be real. Tony Busby is the boogeyman of the industry right now. He even got Shannon Sharp in the headlock right now. One of his clients wanted $10 million from Shannon Sharp. No, Shannon Sharp offered $10 million to one of Tony Busby's clients, and they turned it down. That's because Tony Busby going for the gusto. They not playing. But on another note, with this crazy situation with Diddy, man, it's just a big old mess. But like I said, it's not a crime to be freaky at all. But we ready to get to the meat and potatoes. But on another note, y'all get in the comments. Let me know how y'all feel about Boosie defending Diddy, saying that Cassie enjoyed it, and saying if it's anything, it should have been domestic violence. It's nowhere in the world y'all can act like she wasn't enjoying herself. And he said, I'm convinced that she enjoyed herself. And I think so as well. But I'm not saying Diddy is innocent of all charges. Hell no. I feel like he done did something he ain't got no business. On another note, y'all get in the comments. Let me know how y'all feel, man. Y'all know what it is, fool. To let y'all out the door and it's on the floor. I'm gone.